Another one?
But that's how I know. When I know that I've come up here, it's going to be, I know it's going to be a good shot. Like,
Mm-hmm.
those are the things now that I can really, wait. If I don't go there, it's a different story. Then I don't know what's coming. I didn't turn as much on that. Although now I realize I wanted to turn a lot more, and you were getting me not to turn as much.
Well,
I needed to be almost
I,
a washing machine.
yeah.
I think of it now. I think that's what I was telling you. A
Oh,
washing machine, and you told me.
that's awesome. I like that word.
It's true though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, bring your washing machine.
Okay. So the big thing I think is here in the swing, watch the hat go forward. So your weight's actually going under your front foot. Now you've got the
It's not as much as it
flexibility.
was before, but
No, it's not.
but still, no.
You've got the flexibility and the strength to get this high, which I really, really like. But we can see that if your head goes forward, as it goes back in the downswing,
Yeah.
that's when you start releasing some angles. So we get a little bit too wide too early in the downswing. Right? So if we can call this like club even with the ground, we want that club even with the ground with your glove over your leg here.
Okay.
Not out there.
Okay, so.
And so that's going to lead to picking it too clean. It's going to lead to hitting the top of the ball, perhaps, or just the middle of the ball, just not taking enough ground.
Oh.
But follow through's looking a lot better.
Oh yeah.
So.
I know. Okay, so you're saying because it's my head's dropping, I've got to account for it.
It's kind of moving forward.
Yeah, so I'm moving forward, but then that.
I want it to move back.
Right, and this is, but also then it has an equation for my arm.
Yes.
Coming down. Okay.
So if we can get to the point where your head goes back, right, as it goes forward in the downswing, it actually keeps that shaft closer to you and more in an angle of your wrist. Right? So you can think of it kind of like if I go forward and then I'm going back in my downswing, it's also causing it to cast.
Yeah, no.
Or if I go back and go forward, it'll suck into this. But from down the line, I mean, it looks terrific. Like you've got a great look from this position, from this spot. And as the club comes down, like it's not going outside your hands, it's very much inside your hands. So you're delivering the club from the inside. That's shallow, right? But when we don't get deep enough down here, right, then the shallow is also the inside out approach. Yeah. So it's kind of a it's kind of a good and a bad thing all at the same time. Yeah. If you're going this way, you're actually swinging toward the target. So the feeling of swaying this side to your back foot and then turning behind it, they kind of go together.
Okay, so maybe that's on the driver. Okay, that makes sense.
So set up to your shot.
Okay, what is this?
And I want you to feel like you move away from this as much as you can. So take it to the top and stop and move your ear away from this stick. More. Yeah, okay, start again. Let's do it earlier. Let's find like 5 inches of space before the club starts going up. Okay, one more time. Start again.
So move sooner.
Yeah, so it's going to feel like I'm going like this to you sooner. Yeah, there you go. You just need a Bayview caddy to push you out of the way on the backswing. You need a Bayview caddy to push you out of the way on the backswing. So we can look at it from here too. I want you to move your shoulder as far away from this stick as you can on the way back. That's great. That's awesome. One more.
So I was thinking about that on my driver. I was not thinking about that on my iron. That's interesting. Maybe I was just doing it when we were working inside.
I think
doing
that
it before, not noticing.
when the ball's on the tee, it doesn't really matter too much that you've moved forward and then moved back because it's going to launch the driver pretty good. But when the ball's on the ground, that's where it has the most effect. So take it back and stop at the top. Okay, so as you come down into this swing, I want this part of the club in your hand to get down here more. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's where I want it to feel like it gets to today. So your hands are in front of your leg. And it's this part that has to come down. But if we try to get this part down, that's when it starts to throw away. I want to make sure that these motions are accomplished in motion. But if you take it to the top and you stop, that's where the club's going to just do its normal thing and speed up and cast. So bump into the wall, keep the club away from it. So even in a practice swing, you could feel as though that right off the bat that you've taken all your weight off your front foot and then go up. Good.
And apparently that's how it works.
Show me the backswing, getting off that front foot. Just the backswing. More off. Feel it like it, yeah. I want you to feel like you're like basically taking your foot off the sole of your shoe. There you go.
I shot 92 yesterday, but I could have easily like what I used at my putts. It's for 2 3 putts, which I remember.
Okay.
Usually have 2, and then 2 double bogeys.
How did the double bogeys happen? They're separate from your 3 putts?
No.
They were, okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
I had 4 pars, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
so now I'm seeing this. I mean, it was good for you to tell me to do that because now I can see. Oh, okay. Like the pars are there's
Yeah.
more pars. Get a birdie in there. Like those
Yep.
are the things that are switching it up.
And so like it's funny when you take a look at, so a golfer that shoots typically in the 90s, when they get down to finally shooting under 80, they only make 1 more birdie per round. It's how many less bogeys and doubles they make. So if we can eliminate those big numbers, that's a great way to do it. So
Yeah.
I think that,
I'm always like, if I can get to bogey goal,
yeah.
I know that I'm there, right? I want to, by the end of the, I want to be like I get 85 by the end of it.
And I think that the way to measure your game is how close can you get to the green, if not on the green, on the par 4s. So it's your first and second shot that are the big priorities. Those are your KPIs.
And that's why the 3 wood made a huge difference.
Cool.
Using it more.
That's right.
I can get down to it. And that was what Brian was noticing.
Good, okay. Playing everywhere other than Bayview.
Yeah. No,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this move away is trying to create momentum, right? Like it's going to feel like you're a wave. You go back foot and then go to the front foot. Mm-hmm.
this thing's now in
So give me a practice swing. Feel like you move all the way. More. Do it again more. There. That's different. Start again. You'll feel this in your left foot. That's your indicator that you've done it well. Good job. How'd that one fall? Good. A little off the top of the face, but that's a good move. So off the front foot, soft shoulders all the way to the finish.
I do like the grip.
Good. Oh, really good.
Yeah, it's totally like that. It's still moving.
So you.
I'm sure it doesn't feel it as far as it is,
Mm-hmm.
but I get the right. And then if I move enough that this lifts up.
Yep. You get your momentum going. So show me a backswing. Take it up to the top. Hold her there. Okay. So start turning to the target. So if this state, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. So turn the whole front of you to the target right now. So if this stays behind you like that, there's more loft. It goes higher. But the second that this passes the middle of you, we lose our loft. And that's why not only is it low, it goes left. Yeah, and turn. Keep turning, keep turning. There you go. So the direction of the club that I want you to feel is more toward the end of this stick over here. Down, down, down. Okay, and then from here, turn through. There you go. But if you go from the top and your arms and body are going toward the target, it's the easiest way to get the arms past your body. So I feel like my arms actually go that way as my body starts to turn. Like that way is like right over here. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Good.
Okay, totally didn't know this stuff.
Yeah, so it's like
So
it's
that, because I didn't understand balls sometimes, I got like a great height, and then other times.
it has
Still
everything
going far, but
right. So when we watch video, your club follows like a swing plane. But if you try to make it go down that swing plane, that's when it goes over. We have to feel like it's going under, so the turn puts it on the plane. So like the arms are really supposed to just go down in the direction that's like behind my ankle back there, down that way. But as soon as I do that motion and I add turn, it puts it on plane.
yeah, no, obviously that's yeah. So it has to come down.
Yep. And if the club hits the ground, we need to turn faster or sooner.
And so,
Wow, that was awesome.
I know.
No stopping at the top, keep it flowing. Okay. That's right.
Which is good, but
I mean, if the miss goes left, it goes farther.
yeah,
It's always a nice thing.
I know, but you have to straight.
Yeah, yeah. Went from one side to the other. Good.
What was different about that?
Your flow. When the club doesn't hit the ball solid, it looks as though that you take it to the top, like the top of a swing is the event, and everything stops there, and then it's time to regroup. But what makes the club change direction is the fact that the club's going up and you're going forward. Bingo. Great sequence. So any ball that goes low, any ball that goes left is the hands trying to be the leader in the race and not being the part that gets dragged. Leader.
Because if they're leading, they're going to get there sooner.
Yep.
And I haven't even
And so if
had a
they,
chance
like
to
if your
really-
arms only do it, like I mentioned, if your arms only do what they're supposed to do, they will definitely dig in the ground too early. So it's almost as though that I have to feel like I've started to turn to allow my arms to go straight down on top of the ball. Solid.
Yeah, so it's one of so I don't think I realized that relationship before. That's why I said it was that this moment when you said that, I'm like, okay. And it was happening probably because my body can't do that.
Yep.
Versus if I get stuck, if I was a bigger person, right?
I love how the foot's coming off the ground. That's
Yeah.
terrific.